So it must have been, in some ways, you live obviously as yourself as Yvonne every day, but it must have been refreshing then for this HBO special to make the turn of where you're going back to Nigeria, interviewing your parents there, and kind of connecting your experience as being born in Nigeria with your life as an American. Why did you decide you wanted to connect those two in this special?
Man, because you don't get Yvonne without knowing both sides of the coin, right? Oh, that rhymes. You don't get Yvonne without knowing both sides of the coin. Hey, bars. Cut me a check. 16. That was actually 1.5. That might not even been on beat. Don't worry about it. No, but it's kind of like I am truly Nigeria's daughter. Like I'm like you. It'd be one thing if I grew up and was born and raised in America with just Nigerian parents. Like you still get like a version of Nigeria in you because once you have Nigerian parents, like it permeates the bloodline. But then like actually like being born there, living there, and then my dad making us like go back there every year for like 6 years, and then finally I started going back on my own. It was like, oh no, I'm equal parts. Like I have the luxury of being like Americanized, and that I can take the dopeness about America and I can experience it fully, but like the way I think and process in the environment that America creates is very Nigerian. Like I literally I'll be sitting down at dinner and somebody has a good idea or they say something, I'm like, trademark that. And they're like, what? I'm like, no, trademark it. Just own it. Just own it. Like because Nigerians we are business people first. Except like I'm from the Igbo tribe. There will be a woman selling bread on this corner, and there'll be a chick selling eggs right next to her because what you going to get for breakfast is bread and eggs, and then there'll be somebody selling butter right here. It's like it's a triage.
Just work together.
Right. We got breakfast on Wall Street corner. We can all eat. So it's very ingrained. Like my father just being like I have a plot of land, and then in the back your brother's land. So it's just the way I think is very influenced by like my ancestry, my lineage. But, my mom telling me even before I even knew entertainment was a thing, she was a nurse at Howard, which is why I shot the special at Howard University. And I would go to work with her and she was like, and I would see her talk to like the head of surgery. And she's like, Dr. Cardero, good morning. How are you? Yes. And then I would see her talk to like the janitor, like, how are you? How's your family? And I'm like, this doctor seems more important than this janitor. And my mom yoked me up and was like, you don't know if you are entertaining angels without your knowledge, so be nice to everybody. And it was like, oh, okay, great. I didn't, just so those life skills, those very Nigerian community elements about me. And then also like how our parents motivated us through shame and comparison and
you're just like through shame and comparison.
Yeah. The things that build character, and then it's like how they tell you like if you don't get straight A's, you're basically not gonna make it in this world. And you're like, really? Not gonna make it in the world, like ever? And it's just like those are the things that make me not rest during quarantine. Those are the things that I'm like, okay, so I got 8 weeks, I gotta put this out, I gotta do this, I gotta finish this chapter. It's just like, dang, I kind of wish I knew how to chill. But I have zero chill because I'm Nigerian. And so when it came time to doing the special, I was like, my humor comes from the pain and the joy of being an immigrant child. And let me show you. Let me go straight to the source. And so, did you get a chance to see the entire special?
So, a story about that. My producer, so HBO, they sent out a screener to me, and my producer, just as we prepare for this interview, he watched it. And when I went to watch it, I couldn't get on because they know Black people like to share passwords. They know how we do. And they were like, no. So the way it works is whoever logged on and registered to this particular browser is the only person who can see it. So I didn't get a chance to but I'm gonna be with the rest of the commoners and enjoy it on June 6th.
You gonna be with Jim Pop?
I'll be with Jim Pop. I'll be like, y'all, that's good, right? Right. Meanwhile, my producer gonna be like, he's laughed at all the jokes. He's like, whoa, that special show was funny, was it? Was it really funny?
Your producer is unloyal, okay? He didn't even share the screen with you. He didn't even, airdrop it.
Yeah, he's like, no, HBO, look, they don't allow us to do all that, right?
I'm just saying, y'all should have watched it together. Like, hey, let me share my screen with you.
Together, like, watching and laughing. He could have turned it up extra high, like, see, this joke was funny. However, he did he noted a lot of the jokes that were funny, but the one that struck a chord with him, which I'll ask you about, is about when you graduate to auto pay. Talk about that blessing, Yvonne. Talk about it.
Woo! Let me tell you, brother, you thought that wasn't even jokes. That was from the heart. Let me tell you right now, I talk about it in the special how, I started comedy in 2006. And then I moved to New York to pursue it, like, for real in 2008. So between 2008 and 2020, or whenever you want to start, let's start between 2006 and 2020 is a long time. Okay, y'all do the math. I was about to be like, I can't use this it's double digits. Okay. And at some point, when I moved, because, I also have my master's in public health. So I worked in corporate. I worked for nonprofits. I was like, this is what it looks like to get steady checks. Hallelujah. And, Sally Mae, when I got my degree, my second degree, I was like, I can defer a little bit. Let me defer. Then I moved to New York. I was like, no, I'm still deferring. Then I got to LA. Got to LA. Trying to live the dream. Man, my credit was like, so you just don't want to you don't want to pay nobody back. You don't want to even try. You don't want to attempt. I did it. I was like, I ain't got it. I didn't have it. And at some point I had to let go of that. And this is like for real, the dream. At some point I had to let go of everything that was crumbling. I was like, man, I'm trying to hold on to my good name because your credit is your good name. And I was like, well, right now my name is going to have to be sufficient. It's like, can it also be sufficient in making sure that I have a 700 and above? Because right now, this number is not sexy. What is this, 5? What is it, 5 watts? Is this 6? It was not nice. And so, but at some point I had to be like, you know what? I can't control this. I ain't got it for y'all today. I really won't have it for y'all tomorrow. This is not the desire of my heart. And so that's why after season 1, I was like, whoever I owe, come get your money. Like I went broke after season 1 because I just paid everybody because I was like, I want to start a fresh season 2. It's all mine. Can't nobody take it from me. But for right now, come get it all. And it hurt me because I'm like, that's not me. Like I want to pay my bills on time unless I don't want to buy the thing. So there was no opportunity for being on auto pay. When you broke, just also what? Like I remember Geico used to be like, you get a discount if you have your insurance on auto pay. Well, here was the cheat code. I would put it on auto pay, and then before they took it off, I would take auto pay out. And because they gave you like a 7, like they gave you like a
ma'am. No, you
they gave you like a 7 to 10 day grace period. They were like, okay, we tried to take the money out. We'll give you another week. I was like, yeah, do that. And so by that week, I'll put it back on because then you get the discount for the next month. It was a cheat code, brother. I was working up. I ain't Nigerian for nothing. Okay.
I was gonna say you living up to every stereotype right now.
It wasn't no scam. It was just like, how I was able to stay afloat. I paid them after the 7 days. I just needed a little bit more time. So, but there was those days where you're like, you forget that there was a transaction that hadn't processed. And you're like, oh yeah, that should be good. And then 50 cents takes you over the edge. It's one thing if you went over by like $250. When 50 cents costs you $35,
that's just,
man,
that's struggle. That's poverty right there. That's what it is right there.
Jemele ain't never known that. Like she got an Emmy. She got an Emmy.
Look, let me tell you, if beat the check to the bank was a sport, I would be Flojo. I would be a Olympic gold medal. Beat it to the bank. Y'all know about that.
I need to put that on a sweatshirt. After Let Me Be Great, beat the check to the back.
Beating that subtraction, barely, because I was definitely the queen of, I was like, all right, it's due then. I got a little grace period. I think this money might hit then, so let me just post, do a little post check, whatever. I was good for a post check. Somebody might get something from me, and they be like, but it's due today. Why is this post check for 7 months from now?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. It's going to be there. Hopefully. Hold on to it. It may be there.
And rent was my biggest joint. So I would literally be like holding my breath till that rent check. I'd be like, okay, it's gone. So that leaves $3.02. All right. You know what? Let's just go get 2 plantains. That's all we can get with this.
That's all we got. Just all the nutrition you get.
And not the whole thing. Just 2 little.
Just 2 little. Okay.